What's up, everybody? Susannah Collins alongside my guy, Calen Carr, who is just back from LA in time for the big preview.
That's right, and thank you to John Thorrington for the cap. Appreciate it.
All right, so we've got a big one on Sunday on Fox. It is Portland versus Seattle. So let's talk about Seattle, okay? This is a team who could not buy a goal the first half of this season, only 14 on the season,
right,
against Dallas. First place Dallas, 5. They win this one 5-0. How do they build on this win?
Well, Dallas rested some of their guys, but Seattle's not going to care. Just seeing the ball hit the back of the net so many times after having some frustrating results going up to it, it's going to feel good. It's going to do so much for their confidence. Now, the only downside is heading into a crucial national broadcast match against their rivals. No Clint Dempsey. He picks up a red in this one.
First red in MLS for Clint Dempsey.
That's crazy for him to have played this long and not get a red card.
I know.
Now, I think he's the only player on this roster that's simply not replaceable. You can't replace what he brings to this team. And I think it's going to adversely affect Jordan Morris. Most of Jordan's goals have come from about 20, 25-yard out balls through. He's gotten in behind.
They hooked up for that nice little goal.
They had that really nice play where Clint picks it up underneath. That's a striker's dream, just being able to peel off, get that ball, hit it to the back post. He's going to have to create more on his own in this one.
Okay, so let's talk about Portland. This is a team who has played very well at home, but they have 8 draws on the season. How do they now turn those draws into wins? They're sitting just below the playoff point right now. How do they elevate it?
Well, it was kind of like last year a little bit, but second most draws, I believe, in MLS this season. Being at home is going to help. I think just being around their crowd. They've had a lot more wins at home. I think 6-2-2 on the season. That's a pretty good record at home. The guy to watch for me, actually, and this one is Jack Mcinerney, the American young striker that's not being talked about leading up to this one. It's funny how in these big matches, sometimes a player that's a little bit under the radar is the guy who's going to make the difference. 5 goals in 5 starts. That's pretty good. He gets up on the header in the last game. I think he may have something to say about this one.
Who's going to win?
Oh, there's been so many draws from Portland that it feels like a draw to me, just because I think Seattle is going to be a little bit more content to sit back, let Portland come in and try and hit on the counter with Jordan Morris' speed.
All right.
If I'm giving the edge to anybody, though, I got to give it to Portland. I think Jack Mcinerney makes a difference.
And that's a tough place to play.
It is.
Providence Park. All right, you guys, it is always fun when these two teams face off. Portland against Seattle on Fox, 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. You don't want to miss it, guys. Have a great weekend. Calen, you have a great weekend.
Oh, thank you.
We'll see you Monday.